Hello viewers, this is Unicorn Days Tarot, and today I'm going to give a reading using the Unicorn Tarot deck. And if you're drawn to this reading at a particular time on a particular day, then hopefully it will have a message for you that can help you in some way. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle the cards now and we'll see what comes. And once again, I would like to remind you that in the personal messages, when I get names or bits of information, if nothing comes forward for you, it doesn't mean that the message is not for you. And as I have explained before in previous videos, I get a lot of messages and a lot of names that come through for me, and I tend to mention the ones that come forward the loudest in my head, because I feel that perhaps they are the most important. And hopefully if you haven't had any personal messages, you will do in the future if you need to hear them. Okay, so let's shuffle the cards and see what message the unicorns bring for us today. Let's see where we go. Message from the unicorns. What do they want to tell us today? Okay, and the card we have is the King of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Moon. I feel that they want me to draw one more. Okay, the Five of Wands. Right. I get Leo and Pisces in my head straight away with these cards, and Aries and Cancer, Capricorn, but they're saying this is for all star signs, but these ones are being mentioned in particular. The first thing I got in my head when I laid the card, the King of Wands, were aspirations and the words aspiring to greatness. But I feel that in some instances this is about your partner, someone who's in a relationship, and your partner is aspiring to greatness, and you get the feeling that you're getting left behind. But some of you are saying that this person is a dreamer. They're a dreamer. They are not being realistic. They have big dreams and they won't come to anything. And this feeling that, you know, you've listened to them before and these big ideas have come to nothing. And in both instances, whether this person is successfully moving forward and aspiring, or whether they are this kind of daydreamer who keeps hoping for that lucky break, there is this feeling that this is causing separation and breaking you apart. And you feel that, I get the words all consumed, so you feel that they're all consumed with what they're wanting to do. I'm also getting the feeling that this is someone's son, are the words that I'm getting, and this feeling that your son is moving too fast. I'm getting the words driving in the fast lane. They're getting mixed up in things that you wouldn't want them to, and you know, I get the word flashy cars in my head, and this feeling that they're getting ahead of themselves, and you are quite possibly right. And again, there's this feeling that of separation, this feeling of them moving away from you, as in communication and togetherness is all being jeopardized by this situation. And the little lizards in this image, they talk about daydreaming and dreaming. And I also get the word chameleon in my head. So I feel that the chameleon is talking about changing colours. And again, I get the words leopard changing their spots. And I feel that these people who have aspirations, your partner, your son, they are not being true to themselves. They're being untrue to themselves because they are too focused on this ambition, this aspiration. And the dragons in the background, they're talking about power, and it is about power. It's the power that these dreams and aspirations can bring. And this is what is turning their heads, are the words I'm getting. And they're forgetting about the good times and the things that matter in life. But also they're saying to me that the dragon behind this King of Wands is the wisdom, and the wisdom is you. You understand what's going on. You're being patient, you're being loving, you're being compassionate. Some of you have children, and it's like this partner, whether male or female in this situation, is leaving you all behind, and you feel that the family unit is broken down. This is for those of you who have children. But you are still patiently waiting, and I get the words for the bubble to burst, the bubble to burst. You're waiting for the bubble to burst, and you feel that it's going to burst one way or another. And this is where the Page of Wands comes in to me, because I get the words, you're waiting for them to fall so that you can pick up the pieces, and in some instances you're saying again, picking up the pieces again, because it's happened before. But also the Page of Wands is talking about, they're saying, what about your aspirations? What about what you want? And this little unicorn is looking up at this huge wand that's so much bigger than them. And I get the words, can I? So I get the feeling that this little unicorn is saying, can I actually do this for myself? Can I do this? Can I make this decision? I'm getting in my head in some cases, and the answer I get is yes, so I hope that is significant for someone. And you're starting to look at your own life and what you would want, and what you want for your family, what you want for your son, what you want in a partner, how you want things to be. And I'm looking at the background of this little Page of Wands, and I get fire signs in my head here, but the ground around him is like a desert. There's nothing growing, and I feel that this is a little bit where you feel at this time. You feel that you're in no man's land, are the words that I'm getting. And I get the word painted desert for some reason, so I'm saying it, painted desert. But you know that something has to change, something has to give, and you have the wisdom to wait a little while longer to see how things pan out. The Five of Wands is talking to me about not only this world of commerce and competitiveness and ambition that your loved ones, your partners are engaging in, but I also get the words fighting a losing battle. And I feel again this little unicorn in the foreground, right at the front, is holding a wand, but I feel like this little unicorn is you, and you are standing away from the others. You're watching patiently while this scenario plays itself out, but you're holding your own wand because you're starting to think about yourself and what you want and what you aspire to. And so you're allowing things, as I said, to play out, to run their course, and you're starting to bring your own life back on track while this goes ahead. So you're thinking about yourself, you're thinking about what you can do, you're thinking about bringing a little peace and contentment to yourself on your own, while there is this feeling of separation and absence from your partner, your son, whoever it may be. And the moon is here just to reconfirm this feeling. I get Virgo with the moon. This feeling of not knowing what's going to happen, not knowing what the future can bring. I get 3 months in my head, so this may be significant for someone as well. But you are patiently waiting to see how it all pans out. I'm being told to mention the 2 dogs, so I feel that someone here has 2 dogs. And high-rise buildings, so some of you may live or come from an apartment, a high-rise apartment, or a block of flats. That's something that they're saying to mention. They're saying the moon in June. And they're saying, yes, this is the right thing to do, but to be at peace, try to understand that you cannot know what is going to happen. And the more you try to find answers, the more you will be confused. And it's this feeling of looking back in the past, looking at the present, looking at the future, that causes anxiety and stress. So they're saying, just wait. Do the most to enjoy your life, to be grateful for all the good things in your life. There's nothing you can do. You cannot change these people. They're drawing me back to the 5 of Wands, and they're saying you cannot argue with these people because they have to figure it out for themselves. So be patient, wait, but don't let life pass you by waiting anxiously for these people. Live your life to the full, enjoy it, while they do what they need to do, are the words that I'm getting. They're They're saying blue moon again when I look back at this card. But I also get the sun card, so I feel that, you know, things are going to look up. There is much to look forward to in life. And they're saying at the moment, this isn't over. The words are, this isn't over. So they're asking you to have patience and to wait and to trust that things will all come together. You will know your answers with a little bit of patience. I get the words, they're not going anywhere as well. So maybe that's a message that will help someone. I get the words tricky dicky in my head and Nicholas, Nicola, Natasha, Bastion or Sebastian, Bryony, Cassandra, Tansy, Mississippi, Michelle, New Orleans, Colin, Danny, Morgan, Lewis, Lola, Loretta, Timothy, John, Mark, Peter, Matthew, Samson, Ben, Jeremiah, Donnie, Jose, Glynis, Spooner, Graham, Antonio, Tess, Junior, Brixton, Carey, Jim, Lady, Lucky, Lucy, Annalise, Barbara, Eve, Trudy, Sandy, Alex, Nigel, Liam. That's all I get from those cards. I hope that they've helped you in some way. Take care. Goodbye.